Hello, my name is Faisal Khan, and today I want to talk to you about MLS, or Multiple Listing Service. MLS is a listing service or a marketplace that's used very extensively in the real estate sector in the United States and so forth elsewhere. And basically it stems from the issue that, as a seller of a house, you can only contract with one broker, and this is where other brokers cannot come in. So if another broker wants to buy it, he has to go through the primary broker, and that's the way it works. But MLS has something that is very cool and unique and can be applied to the money transfer industry, and which is why we are discussing this here. So what does an MLS do? MLS basically says, as a seller of a house, I want to sell a house, I list my house, we've agreed with the commission with the broker for 2%, my house is $1 million, he's going to get $20,000 if he sells the house, or she's going to get it. And I give the details of the house, and the house gets listed on an MLS database, the multiple listing service database. Let's say I'm selling my house in Austin, Texas, and let's say there's a buyer in Ithaca, New York, and the buyer looks at the house in Austin because they want to buy houses in Austin and they like our particular house. So rather than trying to approach me directly and trying to poach me directly, the broker is guaranteed that they have to go through the broker, and it's a marketplace, and they're able to make the sale. The two brokers will share the commission. The buyer and the seller both are happy. One gets to sell the house, one gets to buy the house, and everyone is good. But what is it about the MLS specifically that intrigues and applies to the money transfer industry? Well, first, you're looking at two brokers in two different respective territories that can work together. The real estate sector is one of the most cutthroat, competitive sectors out there, but yet they work together. They work together even during thin margins, difficult times, etc. They're able to work together. What they're looking at is that the transaction does not go to waste, that the two parties are able to work together and do a handshake, and that is the whole goal. If you look at the money transfer industry, this kind of collaboration is missing. So how do we make it work? Well, we make it work by, and by the way, we very successfully have done this. We've done this with multi-state licensing companies, and they're working very cool in harmony. But let me tell you exactly how the MLS concept or collaborative concept works in the money transfer industry. It works with the premise that if you are licensed in Florida and you need a transaction happening in New York, you want to work with a New York license holder. But if you both are going to be stubborn about it, no one is going to get that transaction. That transaction is going to go to someone else, but you two will not get it. Maybe the guy in New York will get it and you won't get a portion of it, So if you're in Florida, someone is in New York, and if you work together, you can make your customer in Florida very naturally have that transaction so that they can send money from Florida to New York and they won't have an issue with it. And the two license holders in Florida and New York are going to split the commission. But if you fight each other, if you're at loggerheads, then no one's going to get that commission. No one is going to benefit from it. So why do you want to do that? So not only can you extend your reach, you can have access to multiple state licenses that you otherwise don't need. You can have access to multiple banking, processing, payout network, which is a huge plus without the ability to go and pre-fund every market. And we've had multiple MSBs open an account in the same bank. We facilitate this for them so that they don't have to pre-fund all the payout countries that the other MSB is already in. We enable them to do on-demand liquidity. That means if they want to have a transaction, they can make a payment from their bank account to the other bank account instant, because they're all in the same bank account and it's operating 24/7. Intra-bank transfers are free. So there is a huge collaborative advantage for small and medium MSBs to work together. The biggest hurdle and the biggest problem? Thinking. Many of the old timers refuse to work with their competition. Many of the young ones, they've been groomed in such a way that they've been told by their fathers and their uncles and their brothers and their mothers and what have you, no, you will not work with them. We are going to work alone. And that's not the way. The 21st century, the digital way is not to work alone. The digital way is to collaborate. I think it's been proven time and time again, collaboration really extends the reach. So if you are a money transfer company that's trying it very hard to make it in this world, struggling to find banking, struggling to find processing, struggling to find other things, etc. By the way, I'm just going to take a very quick pause. You can look at this video if you're struggling for all these things. It's called the 12 pivot point video. and it's a separate video by itself. You can have a look at it. But anyways, if you are willing to collaborate with each other, then let us show you how. Let us show you how it really makes a difference in your business, in your bottom line, with the least amount of expenditure. Anyways, let me know your comments on this idea in the comment section below. If you have a business inquiry related to this, there's a contact form in the description below. Please fill it out. If you would like to contact me regarding this, again, from a business point of view, there's a WhatsApp number. You can use that as well. Anyways, I hope to hear from you if you're a small or a medium business. And if you were just watching, I hope it was illuminating for you. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing off.